In this video, I'm going to be going over the top 5 cards for under 250,000 MT right now in 2K23 Myteam. These are going to be some of the best cards in the game, super overpowered, and guys that I would definitely recommend at least adding or at least considering adding to your guys' squad, as I do think they're going to be some of the best cards in the game. But the first card I want to talk about is going to be from the Interdimensional set, and that's going to be Dark Matter Tim Thomas, who you can find for around 200k, maybe even a little bit lower. And even though it's his interdimensional version and it's not going to be his hero version, he's still one of the best offensive cards in the game, and there's really not too big of a difference when it comes to the interdimensional Tim Thomas and the hero version. They're both going to be 6'10" at that shooting guard position. Both have elite level jump shots. I mean, he's got the LaMelo Ball base, the Trae Young upper on very quick timing, still a crazy good jump shot. He's got amazing dribble sigs, probably the best in the game with this defensive size up in the Trae escape. And yeah, he's 6'10" at shooting guard, elite level jump shot, good all around stats and badges, and he's a very solid defender as well. So I think Tim Thomas for sure is going to be a top 5 card for under 250,000 MT. Now going down to the season 4 set for the number 2 guys, actually going to be Galaxy Opal Yao Ming, who you can find for right around 100,000 MT. Sometimes he's been a buy now, sometimes he's been a little bit more expensive, but I have seen this card actually for under 100k, which is kind of crazy for a 7'6" center card Yao Ming, who we know has still got a glitchy player model and is still one of the best center cards in the game. So you can find them for like around 150,000 at the most, but you can probably find them if you keep looking for like 100,000 MT, and that is crazy good value for a Galaxy Opal Yao Ming card. 7'6" at that center position, 7'9" wingspan, and still has a capable jump shot. We know Yao is going to be one of the best paint defenders in the game, and also one of the best paint mashers as well. Just with his player model, his size, and everything about Yao Ming is so overpowered that I think for sure has to be a top 5 card for under 250,000 MT. Now going back up to season 6 is going to be from the out of position 2 set, and that is going to be Dark Matter Nikola Jokic. I'm not 100% sure what he ends for. I know he's most likely under 250k. I'll maybe monitor his price in the next 4 minutes, as I do think he's under 250k, and if he is, I mean, he is such a good point guard. Like his hero card and his out of position, I would say are the 2 best point guards in the game. He's 6'11" at the point guard position, 7'3" wingspan, and still has a great jump shot with the Eric Pascal base, Oscar Robertson upper on very quick timing. Like if you can get Nikola Jokic for under 250k, that's one of the best value cards in Myteam. A guy that's amazing offensively, good jump shot, can drive to the paint, can play make, and then also be an elite level defender because of his size at the point guard position. He's gonna have 30 Hall of Fame badges and 29 on gold. Is that his base, or is it a little bit lower? I think that might be his base, which is a total of 59 badges in the game, which is crazy, man. Like this Jokic card, if you guys have used his hero, even his playoff one that can play power forward center, like Jokic is just so overpowered this year in Myteam with that new jump shot, and he's even more overpowered the fact that he can play the point guard position. But we'll come back to this card in around 3 minutes and see what he does end for. But I do think he's going to be not ranked in order, but the 3rd card for under 250k. Now staying in, actually not staying in season, not staying in season 6, actually going back down to season 5 is going to be Dark Matter Radiant TMac, who was a buy now. I think right now he's back up to like 115,000 MT, maybe 125 when I am recording this video, but you've definitely been able to find this card for under 100k, which is kind of crazy, man. Like I know he's got his invincible, I know there's a lot of good shooting guards, but TMac is still debatably a top 5 shooting guard in the game, and he can definitely compete and go blow for blow with some of the best offensive shooting guards in the game, you know, like a Tim Thomas, like an invincible TMac, like a endgame Kevin Durant, Carmelo, LeBron, whoever you want to name. He can still hang with those type of cards, and if you can get him for around 100k, that is such good value for Dark Matter TMac. And you guys can just see how many there is up on the auction house right now. He's literally one of the most common Dark Matters in the game. That's still super amazing. 6'8" at shooting guard, 7'2" wingspan, and the best thing about this card in my opinion definitely has to be his jump shot. He's got the KPJ base, Oscar Robertson upper on quick timing. Even though it's on quick, it is still a great jump shot, super easy to time with. He's amazing at going to the rim. He can play solid defense. He's got the size, the player model, the wingspan. He's quick. I mean, he just has everything you kind of need for a shooting guard, and I do think he's 100% going to be a top 5 card for under 250k. I just want to quickly see what Jokic's price is looking like. Still a minute 40 left, but 128,000. That's pretty good, man. Like, you can definitely find this card for under 250k. Might only cost you around like 200,000 MT or lower. And then, guys, to talk about the last card here before we come back and check Jokic's price, and that is going to be Pink Diamond Taco Fall, who I think consistently is around like 125 to 175,000 MT, somewhere in that price range. He does fluctuate a lot in value, but it's going to be Pink Diamond Taco, man. 7'6" at that power forward position. That in itself is so overpowered and glitchy. The fact that he's 7'6" and can play the power forward spot, 8'2" wingspan, one of the best player models in the game, elite paint masher, elite paint defender. He's just like that Galaxy Simple Yao Ming, but can play power forward. Just so amazing of a card. He runs super fast in game, even though it only says 64 speed and 64 acceleration. If you guys have used Pink Diamond Taco or played against him, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. He just feels so overpowered and is still one of the best power forward cards in my team. Want to quickly check back here with Jokic, about 30 seconds left. So yeah, Jokic for sure is going to be under 250,000 MT. So just to go over the top 5 cards for under 250k once again, just to give you guys the quick, not in order, but just overview of the cards. Number 1 is going to be Tim Thomas. Number 2 is going to be Radiant TMac. Number 3 is going to be Taco Fall. Number 4 is going to be Opal Yao Ming from the Eclipse set. And then, like I said, number 5 is going to be this Dark Matter Jokic. As you guys can see, 8 seconds left. Only at 150k, I'll show you guys exactly what he does end for, and it is for sure going to be under that 250,000 MT mark. You could probably find them for anything under 200k, but let me know in the comment section down below, maybe if there's any other cards you guys can think of that are better than some of these names for under 250k. There's some other really good options, but in my opinion, these are going to be the top 5 cards for under 250,000 MT right now in my team. But hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.